Well, I'm not in choir with Emma, but during chamber auditions, she actually sat beside me the entire time and while we were waiting, and it was like super awesome because I was really nervous to audition because like I really wanted to make it. But she was just so encouraging, and she was just like asking me about like the song and how prepared I felt, and she was asking me about my choir this year and stuff. And it just really encouraged me to do my best, so yeah.
Oh my goodness, when Emma walks into the room, everyone's spirit changes. The light of the room just sparkles. And whenever she looks at anyone in the room, you get an immediate reaction of smiles, and it's just absolutely uplifting. Whenever she's gone for college visits or a sick day, you can tell the atmosphere is totally different, and I'm so glad when she's in the room to help keep our spirits up.
Literally every time she walks in, everyone just like smiles, and she's always smiling, and it's just like such a happy environment whenever she walks in, and she just talks to everyone. She doesn't know everyone, but she just like acts like she does, and I think it's just like her willingness to just like bring everyone together and stuff. It just like makes it really fun.
Being who I am, I've always seen the negativity and always wanted to think that it's bad and think, oh no, we need to shelter all this, but Emma has always told me that God's going to do this for something good, and it has changed my perspective of it, definitely, in knowing that, you know, even though people are saying negative things about it, her message is still getting to those people and planting seeds, no matter that, even if they don't hear the message today, that someday that seed will grow and they'll get to see the blossom later.
I think it's unnecessary. I feel like she is just genuinely wanting to like help people out and just bring like light into people's lives and stuff, and like to hear all the negativity and to see all of it on social media and stuff. I just think it's really unnecessary.
It sucks because she does not deserve any of it whatsoever. She's such a genuine person, and seeing people be rude to her online, it gets on my nerves.
I find it so encouraging because it's really helped me grow in my faith too. We met about 2 years ago, and my life definitely hasn't been the same. She's my bestest friend, and showing her faith on social media has been such a great platform, and I've watched so many people's faith grow because of that, and I'm so glad that she can use that in that way.
I think it's awesome. She does it in her own way. I feel like she's comfortable with what she's doing, and she's having fun with it, and I feel like that's all there is to it.
I think that's awesome because I feel like I definitely do not have that quality of like speaking publicly, like even like presentations in class make me nervous. And at such a young age, it's just like crazy what she's able to do and the impact she's able to have.
I think it's awesome. I definitely don't have like the courage to like stand up in front of all those people and to have that many people just like watching you like every day, like the amount of followers that she has on social media and stuff. I think it's awesome that she's using that as her platform to like bring happiness to people.
Well, I think it's cool because as someone who was in a club event where you have to speak in front of people, it took me forever to gain that confidence, and I think the fact that she just does it like that and just does it because it's her passion is amazing.
Oh, I love that question. Y'all make me want to stand up and dance because y'all are so much fun to talk to. I love that because the confidence is not found in Emma. No. If you see any confidence or joy or love or light, you are not seeing Emma May. You are seeing Jesus. That's how good he is, because in Galatians 2:20 it says, "It's no longer I who live, but it's Christ who lives in me." It's him. I've died to myself, and now I get to live with him every day and live in him every day. And so what I love is in Hebrews 10:35, it says, "Do not lose this confident trust that you have in the Lord, for it will be richly rewarded." And so every time I walk up to someone, I get so excited because I'm like, God, what are you about to say? Because I realize it's not even gonna be me talking. Every morning when I wake up, I pray over the conversations that I'm going to have in the day. Whether it be a conversation one-on-one or it be me speaking in front of 500 people. I get so excited because I know that I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna say or how I'm gonna say it, because at that time it won't even be me speaking, but it'll be God speaking through me. And He knows each and every one of you personally because He made you personally and with purpose, and He knows exactly what you need. And so I get really excited because I know that goodness will happen because God's got it. And that's where my confidence comes from. I feel really excited because whenever you see yourself the way that God sees you, you can't help but see other people the way that God sees other people. And so because I know that in Him I'm loved and I'm valued and I'm beautiful, every time I see a person, my heart smiles bigger than my face can, and I have a big party inside myself with balloons and confetti and strobe lights everywhere because they're made in God's image. Like I'm getting to talk to a child of the King of Kings. And that's why I get excited every time I talk to a person. Oh my goodness. Well, it's really humbling because I know that I did not get myself where I'm at. It's totally God. He tells you to humble yourself before Him, and in due time He'll lift you up. And I fully believe that He's lifted me up so that I can lift Him higher. And He is love. He's where you find out who you are and where your purpose is found. So every time I walk into the hallways, or every time I go and post something on social media, or if I'm in the grocery store, it doesn't matter where I am, it's like, God, thank you for putting me here. Thank you for this opportunity. And I pray, God, lead me to those who don't yet know you. And I pray, God, use me to be the introducer of you to them. And it's really, really cool getting to love people. Yeah, it definitely isn't easy getting feedback that is discouraging and it is intended to put you down. But what I love is that what man intended for evil, my God intended for good. And in Luke 6:27-28, it says, Jesus is talking, and when Jesus is talking, you know good things are about to happen. So Jesus is talking to His disciples, and He says, you know, you've been told to love those who love you back, but to hate your enemies. But very truly I tell you to love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you, and bless those who curse you. And so this is gonna sound so crazy and bizarre, but every time I get a comment, or I get laughed at, or I get made fun of, or bad words are spoken upon me that I didn't even know those words existed, I get so excited. And I get so excited because I know that hurt people hurt other people. And it's not even about me. Love is not self-seeking, and I know that they're not loving me because they come from an experience of not being loved. So what an awesome opportunity to love them and pray for them and bless them, because I have no idea where they're coming from. But I know that because God, He loved me so much, He met me where I was. I love them so much that I'm gonna meet them where they are. So to everyone and anyone who is going through something where they're not being treated in a way they probably would want to, I pray that they can see it the way that God would see it, and that they can choose to love them even when in the moment it may not make sense. My dad always says someone will be sitting beneath the shade of a tree tomorrow because you chose to plant a seed today. And I love you. Just know that you are loved.